But then again, if the only Marvel films that you have seen up to this point are the Avengers movies, then you will be incredibly confused while watching this movie. Because the Avengers movies are not meant to be standalone films. They're meant to be big ending chapters in a story. With the exception of Infinity War, it's more like a mid-world chapter. This movie is an ending chapter. So basically, a rat screws around in Scott Lang's van, pressing all the stuff that got him out of the quantum realm. I don't know if I mentioned this in my Ant-Man and the Wasp review, but the after credit scene, Scott Lang got put in the quantum realm. His girlfriend, Hope, who is the Wasp, was going to pull him out, but, Thanos got to him. Remember, Ant-Man and the Wasp, all the events in Ant-Man and the Wasp were taking place during Infinity War. Which is why Ant-Man wasn't in the movie. Also, he was on house arrest. Same reason why Hawkeye wasn't in there. So, anyway, so it's been 5 years in the normal realm, but for Scott, it's only been like 5 hours. And suddenly, he realizes that half the world is gone, or half the universe. He sees a memorial service for people that were dusted, and he's like, is my girlfriend on here? Is my daughter on here? Where's my daughter, man? And he sees his own name, and since nobody saw him the last 5 years, they all just assumed that, well, guess he was dusted. Which makes his daughter crap her pants. And he craps his pants too, because it's my daughter's like 5 years older. And Scott's like, you've gotten so big. So Scott heads to Avengers HQ, and since he realized that time worked different in the quantum realm, that he thinks that he could find the way to time travel. He thinks he can find out time travel. So that's how they think they can save it. Of course, they go to like some of the only people that they know that can solve time travel. They go to Tony, who is now retired, living in a log cabin, who has a daughter now. Yeah, the thing that him and Pepper were talking about in the beginning of Infinity War is true now. It's a reality. It was a reality. We'll get to that later. And yeah, the daughter's cute. It's cute. This might be your first movie. She did a good job being cute. She's so innocent. Anyway, I'm off track. So, they then go ahead and talk to Bruce Banner, and Scott's surprised that it's the Hulk, but he's wearing clothes and Bruce's voice is coming out of it. So the thing is that Bruce decided to not let the Hulk be like a disease. To let the Hulk be like a cure. So now he has become one with the Hulk. So regular old Bruce Banner, you'll never see him again. Bye bye bye. And he takes a bunch of selfies with kids, and yeah. Dr. Hulk sounds like a fun time. Rest in peace, regular Hulk. Heart say, can you see? Fall the dust early light. What so proudly we today at the twilight's last gleaming. I'm sorry for making you bleed with my intentionally bad singing. Alright. So Banner, Scott, and Cap then all decide to go ahead and test time travel. And so far it works, but Scott comes back as a kid, then as an old man, and then as a baby, and then back as himself, and he's wondering who peed his pants. But then, it turns out, Tony figured out time travel. Yay! How to do it the right way. Oh, and just to let you know, in order to time travel, you gotta shrink. So, the obvious way is to create Ant-Man suits for all the Avengers, and also the two, and also Rocket and Nebula, who is just there. And also Captain Marvel isn't there right now. She's off doing something by herself. I wonder how things are going in Wakanda. We never really figure out what's going on there. But anyway, so they got suits for everyone. They're getting the shrinking stuff made by Hank Pym, and they're going to get the stones that they're going back in time to get the stones at time periods that they know where the stones will be. So they're going to get the time stone, the Tesseract, and the Mind Stone at the Battle of New York in 2012. They're going to get the Ether, or the Reality Stone, and in Asgard in 2013, and they're going to get the Power Stone, where Star-Lord was at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, and they're going to get the Soul Stone at Mjolnir. No, that's not Mjolnir. That's the name of Thor's hammer. At Vormir. I forgot what the planet was called. In 2014 as well. So yeah. But here's the thing: when Bruce gets to 2012, he encounters the Ancient One, which makes sense. The Ancient One was from Doctor Strange, and she's like, "No, you're not getting the stone." She knew he was gonna be there, which makes sense. She's the Ancient One, and she's like, "If you take the stone, your reality will be screwed." And basically, Bruce makes a good point. Well, he's like, here's the thing: if we bring the stones back, like as soon as we take them, then technically they were never gone. And that's a good point. She was like, take a freak. She's like, take a freaking stone. That was a Jolly Rancher. Yeah, so Tony, Steve, and Scott go and get the Tesseract and the Mind Stone, which is Loki's scepter. So, yeah. I can't use words. Of course, the Shield Hydra agents from Winter Soldier come out, and in order to not be suspicious, in the elevator, Steve whispers into their ear, one of the guys' ears, "Hail Hydra." He's the one who started it. So anyway, why did I just sing there? So Scott and Tony are about to get the Tesseract, but the past Avengers made Hulk use the stairs, and pissed off that the Hulk had to go down on all those stairs, he flings the door open and he knocks the Tesseract out of the briefcase and of Tony's hands. And so, past Loki grabs the Tesseract and he disappears, and we never figure out what happened afterwards. So apparently time doesn't really affect their future, it just creates an alternate reality. If they affect the time, it creates an alternate reality. So what's the alternate reality that when Loki gets away with the Tesseract, does he give it to Thanos right away? So that's a good question.